Hi everybody, welcome back and welcome to those that are new. I'm Donna Winges from Back to Balance Acupuncture. I'm your US and China trained acupuncturist. Some people ask me what the biggest barrier is for having people come in to see me. Now, it depends on the person. If you're coming in for me to help you quit smoking, you have a couple of barriers. One is the same as a lot of other people. You might be afraid of needles. The needles are really thin. We've talked about this before. Several of my needles fit inside of one needle that you get injected with when you're getting a vaccination or something. So the size of the needle, really, it's not a big deal. We'll get you past that. The difference is if you want to quit smoking, but you might not want to quit smoking because it brings you some secondary gains, like maybe you get to take more breaks at work because you got to go out for a cigarette, where your non-smoker friends, they're not taking as many breaks. Or physiologically, this one's really interesting. Smokers tend to breathe more deeply than non-smokers because you're inhaling on that cigarette and you're breathing nice and deep. Now, you're breathing in all those chemicals, which are really bad, so we don't want to do that. So practicing deep breathing on your own without that cigarette, really good for you. We want to get people breathing deeply. So in addition to the needle fear, there's those secondary benefits that might be keeping you holding on to that habit. There's also, and a lot of people don't like to talk about this, if you've been the one in your family, in your group, that's had this chronic low back pain, and you've had it for 10, 15, 20 years, that has changed your family dynamics, and it changes the way people relate to you and the way you relate to others. Maybe your teenage son is helping out around the house more because you can't do this, and you're afraid to get better because maybe then there's a fear that that'll break that relationship. Maybe you have a role in the family of you're the common denominator, so you're in pain, you don't get to go out, so your family comes to see you. If you have more freedom that acupuncture or any other treatment modality will bring you, if we cure your pain, there's a fear of the unknown. How is your life going to change? So that's something that can prevent people from reaching out for treatment. So if you're watching this video and you're thinking, oh, maybe it can help me, but I'm not sure, come on in. We can have these conversations. We can have honest conversations and talk about it. The information we talk about is completely protected. Nobody has to hear about it. Your family, even if they're a patient of mine, I don't talk to them about you. I don't talk to you about them. None of that. So it's confidential. We can talk about this and we can work out these issues. All I want for you is for you to have more freedom from pain, from anxiety, from restriction in your life. Donna Winges, Back to Balance Acupuncture. I use pins and needles to help you avoid the knife.